Pop quiz. Can you answer this history question? Hi there, crypto fans. Dick Allgire here. Why am I talking about the history of the Middle East while wearing a Bitcoin shirt? What's the connection? And there is a connection. I'll get to it. This is going to be a very short report. You're watching momentous events unfolding in the Middle East right now. For you to understand them, I have to ask you, this is the pop question. Do you know what the Sykes-Picot Agreement was? Tell me the history of the Sykes-Picot Agreement without looking it up, okay? You can go to Google, you can go to Wikipedia and look it up. I'll give you the elevator version. We had Mark Sykes, who was a British diplomat, and Francois Picot, who was a French diplomat. In 1916, they were representing the big colonial European powers, the colonial powers in the Middle East, Great Britain and France. And these two guys redrew the map of the Middle East. They got together and created these artificial boundaries. There were no countries there prior to that, named Jordan, named Israel, named Saudi Arabia. These were constructs created by the people who run the world, because the administrators of this world plan 100 years in advance. So what they did back in 1916 is now coming to fruition today. And what is happening today will come to fruition in 50 or 100 years. What we're about to see, what's starting to unfold, will be a series of events where you will see changes so profound, the likes of which you've never experienced. My parents lived through World War II and the Great Depression, and they've passed on now. Most people from that generation are gone. The people who lived through the Great Depression and the Great World War. We're going to see events that will probably dwarf that. And it's being planned right now. And it does go back to, look up your history and look up the Sykes-Picot Act. I'm not even going to touch the Balfour Declaration. I don't want to get in trouble, but the Balfour Declaration was part of the whole thing. So what you're seeing right now is the beginning of events that will unfold where the maps of the entire globe, yes, the globe. Who owns the globe, by the way? That's a whole other story. The maps of the globe will be redrawn. In the next few years, you're going to see momentous events, and you will see a great rebuilding. And this is going to involve technology, because technology, the great advances in technology that we've seen so far have been incremental compared to what we're about to see, because we are about to see exponential growth in technology. And with that will be blockchain, digital ID, distributed ledger technology that will render nation states obsolete. And that's where we get to cryptocurrency, because blockchain cryptocurrency is going to be the financial system of the new world, the design of which has been under construction for several decades, many decades. And right now, they're going into the kinetic events that will allow this to unfold. At Future Forecasting Group, futureforecastinggroup.com, sign up today, futureforecastinggroup.com. We use remote viewing to give you information, not financial advice, information to allow you to navigate these coming changes. futureforecastinggroup.com. See all of our reports. Join today. Stay tuned. Look up the Sykes-Picot Agreement. Try to see this from a little higher altitude. Don't get caught up in the minutia of the ground game and the ground war. See the big picture. We help you see that big picture at futureforecastinggroup.com. Aloha.